Hello there, AlexDidz returns for another Dead by Daylight review. We've got some Stranger Things content on the horizon, and I'm wasting no time cutting to the core of this content. Yes, I understand that it's the public test build, and things are subject to change, but I believe the overall concept and numbers will remain intact when going live. Anyways, let's get into this Steve review. Since it's Stranger Things, I'm sure there's some really cool cosmetics. I don't watch the show, sorry, but something about a Scoops outfit? Let's check it out. What the? Yeah, well, even in this green shirt it looks great, so, easy A. The first perk is Babysitter, and it goes like this. When you unhook a survivor, the unhooked survivor leaves no scratch marks or blood trail for the next 4, 6, 8 seconds. Both you and the killer see each other's aura for 4 seconds. This perk is like an elaborate painting. I keep looking at it expecting to see something special, but every time I do it's just the same thing. Not that great. Why run this when you can run Borrowed Time? I'm sure there will be newcomers due to the Stranger Things content, and this will be the intro to safe unhooking 101 perk. But when they discover that Borrowed Time exists, Babysitter surely is out, unless you decided to run the 2 perks together, which would be just a little insane. This helps counter hard tunneling players, but aside from that, it gets outclassed hard. Babysitter gets a C. On to a perk that isn't a watered down version of another perk already, Camaraderie. While you are on the hook in the struggle phase, Camaraderie activates. If another survivor is within 16 meters of your hook while Camaraderie is activated, the struggle phase timer is paused for 26:30 to 34 seconds. I just hope I don't have to say Camaraderie ever again. Gee whiz. Anywho, I've waited so long for a perk like this, and it's finally here. People that face camp clearly look like chumps, but now you incorporate this and, well, what does that make them now? 34 seconds in-game time is an eternity. There are drawbacks, however. The perk is useful only if you're on second hook and that someone gets close enough to you, but the reward is ridiculously strong and makes the killer look like a dumb chump stain if they're waiting through that timer. Not to mention, this is the only perk of its kind. Good in pub games, excellent in Survive with Friends, as your teammates will use that time perfectly while your buddy across the map with Borrowed Time, sorry Babysitter, swoops in to save you from the entity. Camaraderie, gets a solid B. On to the final perk, Second Wind. When you have healed other survivors for the equivalent of 1 health state, Second Wind activates. If you are already afflicted by the broken status effect, Second Wind does not activate. Next time you are unhooked or unhook yourself, you are affected by the broken status effect. After a total duration of 30 seconds, Second Wind automatically heals you from injured to healthy. Okay, there's a lot going on in this perk. Healing survivors for an equivalent of 1 health state. Simple enough. But if you're healing multiple people for small chunks of health, there isn't an indicator on how much healing you need to do left in order to activate Second Wind. Small nitpick, but I feel it's valid enough to mention. I like that this perk forces you to interact with your team to get the benefit, which helps slow the game down. Surprisingly, Second Wind doesn't work with no Mither. I'm shocked. You also can't use Deliverance with this, so no cool self-unhooking 420 no-scope Second Wind healing plays. Aside from that, it's a dandy. People can't chase you down to heal you since you're broken, cries and listens to 9 Inch Nails, so you can mosey onward and get your heal on your own and unbreak yourself, right? Unbreak yourself? I don't know. But I do know that Second Wind gets a B. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and always remember you're more than welcome to disagree with my opinions, and I encourage you to formulate your own by playing Steve. Have a great day.